One of the most important things as an epic sensitive is to know what is yours and what is everyone else's. Today I'm going to share a couple tools with you to support you in getting clear on that. Oftentimes, when I ask a new client what they want, they will look at me like deer in headlights and have no idea, mostly because they've never actually been asked what they want. Or if they've been asked what they want, there's been a lot of judgment about what they've wanted or a lot of rules about getting what they want. And so more often than not, it just becomes easier to not want. They've also had the experience of wanting and never getting, or wanting, receiving, and having it yanked away. And so asking somebody, what do you want, sometimes triggers fear. It triggers pain. It triggers old trauma. When I realize that my client is afraid to tell me what they want for whatever reason, the very first thing I teach them is the difference between yes and no. Now, I know that you're probably going, I know what yes means and what no means. More often than not, however, my epic sensitive clients often don't know what yes or no means. In their head, they know. Yes means I agree. No means I do not agree. However, because most epic sensitives have lived a life of trauma, their no has been taken away. It's been betrayed. It's been violated. Many epic sensitives had severe abuse as children, often sexual abuse. And when a child is sexually abused, it obliterates their no because it crosses boundaries that they don't even know they're supposed to have, let alone how to create it. Often this abuse is done from somebody who's supposed to keep them safe, who's supposed to be their protector, who's supposed to love them. And so the messages of what is love and what is protection gets confused in their mind. And so their no becomes this thing that they don't understand. A lot of epic sensitives are polar opposites of one another. Some of them are complete no people, meaning like they almost have oppositional defiance disorder, where they lead with no. Everything is no. No, 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 no. And they shut down on a no. Other sensitives are yes men, meaning everything's a yes. And they say yes to keep everybody happy. And they say yes to things they want to say no to. And they say yes to keep the peace. And they say yes because other people are more important to them. And so they yes themselves to utter exhaustion. And then they hate themselves because they can't do what they said they would do because they're overcommitted. Do either of those positions sound familiar to you? Today, let's learn about the difference between yes and no for you. For years, the yes and no exercises have been taught in a way that has actually confounded my epic sensitive clients, because they've been told you will have this response and you will have this response. And when they get different responses, because most of my epic sensitives do, they're confused and they override themselves, which is a lifelong pattern. Today I'm going to teach you how to find your yes. So I invite you to stand if you're in a place where you can stand. And if you're not in a place where you can stand, do this at a later date. But what I want you to do is shake your shoulders, wiggle your body, just become aware that, oh, hey, look, I have a body. And breathe. Just breathe normally. Be aware that you're breathing. Be aware that you're alive. Isn't that a surprise? Woo! I have a body and I'm alive. What is this madness? So, breathe. Now breathe more consciously. Breathe in and breathe out. And continue breathing at that pace as I talk with you so that you can bring your energy back into center, because that's what that breath does. When you breathe in and you breathe out. It brings your awareness into center, where there's calmness and peace. As you're breathing, I'm going to have you say a statement out loud. After you say that statement, pay attention to what happens. You may have movement. You may sense a movement or actually have a physical movement. You may feel a sensation in your body, in an area of your body. You may hear something in your mind or see something in your mind. Just pay attention to what happens and pay attention without judgment. Allow your answer to come forward without having to make it mean something. So, breathe in. And on the exhale, say out loud, body, show me a yes. Body, show me a yes. Now pay attention to what happens. Make note of that for future reference. Shake it off. Breathe in. And on the exhale, say, body, show me a no. Body, show me a no. Make note of that. Now, I'm not going to share with you what my experience was, because your experience may be very different from mine. And what I've come to understand is when I share my experience with sensitives, they often try to compare notes to see how they were wrong. I'm here to tell you, your response is your truth. And as you grow and transform over the length of your life, your body responses to truth may be different. Your yes and no may change. Now, you may be one of those people that discovered you didn't have a yes or a no. Nothing happened. That is your answer. Oftentimes, that response of nothing happening happens for the no body response. And that is an indication that your no has been taken away. For any number of reasons, your body does not resonate with a no. But as you heal and transform, you will begin to have a body awareness of no. As you begin to use your no in alignment with your truth. So the reason that I'm sharing this with you today is because when you are clear on your yes and your no, you can use questions like, is this mine? To get a response on whether this is something that you are supposed to deal with, or if it's somebody else's and you just need to let go of. This show me a yes and show me a no is your first step to getting clear. When you are in alignment with your yes and your no, then you can ask questions of your body, yes and no questions of your body, and it will tell you. Your body is a divine vehicle. It always is in alignment with truth. Let me repeat that. Your body is a divine vehicle. It is always in alignment with truth. Your body is truth. It cannot lie to you. So when you ask a question like, is this pain in my right hip mine? And your body goes, hell no, then it's something that you can let go of. Return it to source. So the tool that I taught you today, body, show me a yes, body, show me a no, is the first step in developing clarity between what is yours and what is everyone else's. If it's yours, you can do something about it. There's a message inside. There's something to learn from it. There's something your body needs. There's something you need to do. If it's anyone else's, you clear it and return it to source. Allow source to take care of that energy. You cannot do anything with somebody else's energy except carry it around. And often that is what the pain is, the illness and the disorder. Often it's not yours. You are an epic sensitive, so you pick up on what other people are experiencing. You can feel it, you can sense it, you can hear it, you can see it. So if it isn't yours, let it go. I hope this has been beneficial for you today. I know that for me, learning what my yes and my no was my life-saving tool. And I have heard from other clients that knowing that one simple gift was worth every penny they spent in working with me. So, do yourself a favor and get really clear on what your yes and your no is so that you too can be clear about what is yours and what is everyone else's. Thank you for being here today, and thank you for sharing these videos, especially this one. Thank you for choosing to keep on keeping on, and thank you for asking powerful questions so that you can find those answers that open you up to the universe where all things are possible. I love you. I see you, I feel you, and I hear you. Create yourself a beautiful day, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye!